Said, all right, LeBron James from game 81 until he was done. Can you say that man disappointed you?
Still trouble in paradise. Legend Byron Scott had this to say about LeBron James.
I just thought it was laughable, coming from one of the greatest players that ever played a game, to say that it's harder to play now than it was then.
Are you ready to see him go from the Lakers?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm a fan, but I don't mince words either. I mean, I think this should be his last year here.
Not in the NBA, just here.
No, just here.
Okay.
I really.
You don't got to go home, but you got to go.
It's Morris Day. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you don't have to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
Now, this is off of LeBron's comments about era and which time period is harder to play in.
Because the game is different. Like, I want people to understand, and our fans to understand, that playing 82 games in the 80s and 90s is not the same as playing 82 games in the 2020s. The speed that we're playing at, it's a different game now.
But it seems as though Laker Nation, Laker fandom, led by some of the Lakers legends, are really starting to nitpick some of the team. It started off with the Luka. They're out on Luka, and now it seems like they're out on LeBron James. Byron Scott says
Everyone's always been out on LeBron James. No matter what LeBron James says, they're going to take it in the context that they want to take it in to be offended. Now, his comment is, it's harder to play now. It's coming from him, correct?
Yeah.
How long has he played?
All of the years.
He's played since, 2003?
Yeah.
So this is his 21st season?
Yeah.
21st or 22nd. It don't matter. It's in the 20s. Now, do you believe it's harder to play now for him?
Now? Yeah.
Why?
You can say stuff about the game and all that. But
why?
Also, he's 40.
Okay. All right. He's 40 years old. So to him, it's harder. Yeah. Listen, he don't have the 19, 20-year-old legs and jumping ability that he used to have, where it will make this easy as pie because Shaquille O'Neal and all of them are not in there. But with his jumping ability and all that, dunking on Tim Duncan, jumping over goddamn Jason Terry, right? Jumping over, who else he jumped over? I mean, shit, he done jumped over everybody.
John Lucas.
John Lucas, he forgot he was even there, right? Of course, a 40-year-old man would think it's harder now because he doesn't have his attributes that he used to have. So coming from him, it's harder. Makes sense. You don't have to read into it as much. It's harder for him. These guys are getting more athletic. He's declining. Now they can stay in front of him. Now they can guard him regularly. Now when he comes in there, oh shit, he blocked it. Then they getting athletic. No, his athleticism is going down. So they look athletic to him from his perspective because he went from 45. Hey, you remember we used to see all this? All this over the head. Now he's here. This here. You can see it. Yeah, so anybody, listen, if it's here, that means Bronny James can block that shit. He be like, oh, damn, you jumping high, boy. Nobody in my era jump like that. It's a 40-year-old man, that the game to him, because it's slowing down for him physically, and these guys look a little faster than what he used to, look at, it looks harder. It does. But us standing on the outside, you can be like, wait a minute, this is easier, bro. Right? You're going from three-point line to three-point line. You're not wasting any energy. You're not wasting any calories like that, right? You can literally play a full game without any timeouts, in theory, if you're in shape. Right? It's not like you guys are scoring 150 points a game, so it's not like you're moving at a very, very fast rate. And that's where you're getting confused at, right? When you're talking about 2003, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6, 7, those years, and you're talking about scores that was up there. So when you're talking about we're 20 years later, and you're talking about 117 to 90, 113 to 109, 111 to 95, 116 to 108. Right now, halftime between the Suns and the King, 59 to 55. It's not like the game got harder because you guys are moving faster, putting more possessions in the game. The possessions you're putting in the game are low percentage possessions. So yeah, you can shoot. You're shooting 53s. That's low percentage. Non-effort. Just come down midway, shot the three, got back on defense, you shot the three. But me going all the way down, passing into the post, that means that guy got to touch the baseline, come back in. Like that is harder than today's sense of playing, because like if the guys are scoring 135, 140, today's a lot harder because they're running more.
Yeah.
Running more, they're running faster because they're putting too many possessions in the game, but they're not. And that's the trick. So basically, in theory, the 60s was the hardest era. Maybe the 60s, like end of the 60s. They were scoring like 139, 140 a game. Like, no threes. That means, nigga, I'm going baseline to baseline. He coming. Like that's, you know what I mean? That's a lot harder and taxing on the body. Hence why they was only 22, looking at least 65.
Okay.
You got rookies got a whole full ball spot. Sunroof gone. Cat hair at the top. You ever seen cat hair at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that light. That's when you got to pat it down. You got a little Indian in your family. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Thank you.
But I understand. But I'm on I'm on Byron Scott's side in the sense of it's not harder, but you got to think about who's saying it, his age, and to how he plays the game. Wanting him out of LA. Okay. And it really, really is just like, man, like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
All right, LeBron James came in 2003, 2004. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It is 2025, 2026. Take your biased opinions aside. Can anybody name 1 year that LeBron James, the year, disappointed you? Can you say, oh man, this was a disappointing year? Not a disappointing series, not a disappointing play, not a disappointing 2 minutes of a game and he lost the championship game, or no, the year. When you said, all right, LeBron James from game 81 until he was done, can you say that man disappointed you? Like, what year was his off year? What, like some people are, oh shit, he just had a down year. What year is this down year for you to be like, you know what? He was really ass this year.
Maybe the groin injury year. I don't think that's like a real thing. I don't know.
That's the thing. Yeah. He's been washed since he was in Miami. But you can't pinpoint a year where you're like, yeah, you know what? I didn't like him this year. He had an off year. His rookie year is his worst year. Yeah, I know you're looking. You're trying to find one, right? Like,
yeah.
Everybody doing that. Let me see. He shot he was 4-6 in the championship. That's all you can do. That's it. That's it. Just like MJ, right? You can't say you was disappointed in MJ. His last year with the Wizards, 40. He gave you 20. Y'all got to start putting, like, we're not talking about a guy who he went from 29 to 16 to 8 to 3. Where you like, no. Right? So the fact that y'all are trying to push a guy out that averages 26, 7, and 6.
I think it's like I finished The Wire, so I got this reference in the tuck. It's like what Slim Charles said. The thing about the old days,
They the old days.